Hey, have you ever wondered what makes us all different? Is it nature or nurture? It could be that we have different personalities, interests, or is it the experience that shapes us all? When we are born, we all inherit approximately 23,000 genes from our parents that form the structural gene. These genes act like the hardware of a computer. The collection the chemical marks accumulate from the DNA that makes up our genes is known as the epigenome. The epigenome acts as the operating system that determines which functions the genetic hardware does or does not perform. And the system will build itself over positive and negative experiences, such as rich learning opportunities or negative influences like stressful life circumstances. So throughout our lifetime, different genes in our body can turn on or off based on these experiences, leaving chemical marks in our body. These effects can be temporary or permanent, and both can affect how easily the genes are switched on or off. This would mean that even genetically identical twins can exhibit different behaviors, skills, health, and achievements given that different experiences throughout their lifetime will result in different epigenomes. This can be done via a process called DNA methylation. Methylation works to silence genes. More methylation means lower gene activity. Traumatic experience in a child can cause methylation of the NR3C1 gene, also known as the glucocorticoid receptor. This will reduce cortisol feedback, resulting in overactive stress response, increased anxiety, hyperalertness, or even a tendency towards avoidance or fearful behavior. Another example would be the effect on the serotonin receptor gene. People with high methylation of this gene tend to have lower serotonin availability. This would link to more depression, emotional reactivity, and sometimes higher empathy. This can be influenced by life stress and early bonding experience. And the last one I want to look at is the MAOA gene. Basically, this gene breaks down neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. People with low activity MAOA variants and abusive childhoods are more likely to show aggressive or antisocial traits. But in a nurturing environment, the same gene may have no negative effects. This could lead to difficulty in forming healthy relationships with others, frequent periods of unemployment or incarceration, and even elevated risk of suicide. But in a nurturing environment, the same gene may have no negative effects. This can help mitigate your epigenetics. These are only some of the examples of environmental effects on gene expressions. And like how it says, you can also adjust it by implementing good experiences in your life, or even enriching diet, exercise, and sleeping routine can have an impact in helping your body to choose what genes to express. This will have an effect on your hormones depending on your stress level. So, aside from the gene that you are given from your parents, everything you choose to do will also heavily affect your personality. I'll leave it at this today. If you want me to dive into this further, please leave a comment. Or if there are any other topic you want me to research on, feel free to share. Leave a like if you like what you see, and more video will be on its way. Thank you.